Hi there. My mum was cleaning out some old boxes today and she came across these amazing old magazines of the Bulletin from 2000, the year 2000. But they went through some history and they had some beautiful drawings of from Norman Lindsey in them. And it made me think for my ninja art tip today, I'm going to tell you all about my favourite pen that I would use if I'm trying to channel Norman Lindsey and do some beautiful cross hatching in my pencil drawings and I want to use ink. Then I'll show you this is the sort of pen that I would use. So first of all, I want to show you some of the examples of what Norman Lindsey can do, which is probably the wrong order to do it in, because I should probably show you my drawings first and then the beautiful, masterful drawings of Norman Lindsey afterwards. But anyway, I just want to inspire you first. So let's have a look. Here's the magazine that we found. And in here you can see the amazing, where's the best one is probably, let's have a look at this little one here. Can you see the detail of the ink lines in there to get the lights and the darks and the tones of this beautiful cross-hatching that Norman Lindsey uses. Some of these are not by Norman Lindsey, but there is a few in here. Here's some down the bottom. These are just gorgeous. Look at these little koalas with beautiful inked cross-hatch drawings. He does the most amazing Australian animals, Norman Lindsey. So I'll just show you this is from the Bulletin, 120 years looking back. So this is the pen that I swear by. It's just one of them. You could get quite a number of pens that do the right thing. There's a lot of black ink pens that you can get. I'll show you the sort of mark this one makes. It's just a sort of a felt tip, but very fine black ink pen. So you can do fine lines with it. And you can, if you keep it straight up and down, then you get wider lines. So this is where is it? I'm trying to find the right spot on here. It's there. 0.5 millimeter. That's the diameter of the nib that we're looking at here. But the most important thing to look for when you're looking for a black pen to do ink and wash, which is what I really love doing, is doing watercolor with some ink line work, is to go for waterproof ink. And also having light fast ink is really important as well, because this is really important to understand, is that you can get waterproof pens that will fade in the sunlight, or with age the ink will fade off the paper. You can get ink pens that probably have some nasty chemicals in them and they might bleed into the paper over time, or have acid in them. You just don't know with some of them, especially those gel pens, those fun gel pens with glitter in them. Sometimes they're not very good for archival purposes. But this one is the one that I love. It says water and fade proof. I'll just go back to having a look again at the front camera. So it says water and fade proof, and it also says pigment ink. So you can get waterproof ink that will still fade, that's not light fast. Light fast colours are ones that stay bright and bold over the years and they don't fade over time. So waterproof and fade proof is what you want to go for. So this particular one is called a Unipin Fine Line. And it comes in different diameters. I just really love working with these ones. The one thing that I really love about it is that it says pigment ink. Now, as soon as you see the term pigment ink, you know you're dealing with colours that are like the colours that are in professional artists' inks or acrylic paints. So you know that this is going to be really good archival ink to use. So you cannot just pick up any old cheap black ink pen from a newsagent and know that it's going to be okay for your artworks. So this one is made by Mitsubishi Pencil Co. There you go. So just for a bit of fun, I thought I might have a crack at doing a sketch using one of these pens. So I've got a painting that I did. It's one of my daily paintings from 2015 on a wood panel. This one's called Magpie 2. I did a couple in that year. This is daily painting number 255 for 2015. So it's in oil. It's an oil on panel. It's on a timber panel. You can see it's a thick timber panel. And so for a bit of fun, I might just have a crack at seeing if I can do a sketch in an ink pen using this pen. So what I like to do is to turn it on its side and use this technique where I just go kind of on its side so it's really thin. It's not the way you're supposed to use it, but if you go on its side, you can get a really thin, lightweight line instead of going straight up and down, which is what it's designed to do. So I'm just going to turn it on its side and try and get the main shapes of this. I hope I get my camera right because I'm looking at the paper, not the camera. And we've got a beak over here. Super fast cross hatching with pigment ink pen, so you can see the little details in there. This is the sort of thing that I'd probably tighten up right around the eye. I always like to spend a lot of time working in the eye area. It's the most important part of the drawing. So I could spend all afternoon playing with this, but I won't. But you get the general idea. That's how to rip up a super fast crosshatch drawing using a pigment pen to do it. So always look for the words pigment ink when you're looking for one of these pens to use. So if you'd like to see any more tips and tricks for drawing and painting, go and visit the dojo at Zen and the Art of Art. And please like and comment and share below so that other people can see this video as well. Thanks for watching.